Nice. And now it's real.
Hello! Welcome to Starr Mazer TV. I'm Don Thacker, director of Starr Mazer. I have with me...
Sean Richard.
Who is?
A programmer.
Do you want to say where?
I could. Yeah, I'm over at Big Fish Games. Like, right over there.
It's actually, like, you can see it. Well, not really. There's other stuff.
I think you actually can't see it.
If you stood tall enough, there's parallax we have to take into account. We
Yes.
can use it. And this is...
I'm Kazuo Maeda. I am the social media ninja for Imago Softworks and the Starr Mazer team, and we are here
playing games. This is something we're going to do between giant updates. We're going to have fun game playing updates, and we're going to have special guests like Sean here, and do cool things like play awesome games. One of the inspirations for Starr Mazer's shoot 'em up sections was a game called Gate of Thunder that was released for the TurboGrafx 16 CD-ROM Super System, which is actually what the Vikinger 99 Super System is based on from Starr Mazer. So we're going to go ahead and play that game tonight. I'm going to take the first crack. We're going to play... Do you want to play lives or continues?
I'm not sure.
I'd say continues.
Let's play continues, because once you start dying in this game, shit gets real quick.
Continues works.
Yeah. So let's play continues. We're going to trade off the controller by continues. Kazuo's actually got a computer right here. We'll be answering questions while we play. If you want to try to stump me while I'm playing, that'd be cool too. I'm going to give it the first crack just so we can get through some cool stuff. Yeah, so Kazuo, whenever you want to flip over to the Twitch stream, we can kind of watch it. We're going to upgrade StarMazer.tv. I saw a Twitch stream today. Elspeth Eastman did an awesome Twitch stream where she had all this cool stuff happening. She's like a professional like Twitchist, so we don't have all that stuff yet. We will. Kazuo will make it happen. We get like notifications and all kinds of cool stuff. Right now, though, we're just going to play some video games. So how many people do we have watching? Because we might want to reintroduce.
So far we got 2 people.
Actively watching right now?
Yeah.
Nice.
At least on the chat.
Cool. And who are these people?
We got Eclipse Husky.
Eclipse Husky, hello! Welcome back! That was awesome seeing you last night, and you have done a great amount of proselytizing for Starr Mazer, so thank you very much.
Fuzzy Ski.
And Fuzzy Ski. Cool, guys. You guys are here at the very beginning.
We got 8 people.
8 people. Wow. Welcome, 8.
That was fast.
So, again, before we get started, this is the last time we'll intro. I'm Don Thacker, director of Starr Mazer. This is...
Kazuo Maeda, social media ninja for Imago Softworks.
And this is...
I'm Sean Richard, a programmer at Big Fish.
Which is right over there.
Yep.
That's a game company. So we're going to get together and play, you'll see, Gate of Thunder. This is on the Turbo Duo, an actual classic Turbo Duo. We're actually playing it on Turbo Duo right now. We'll point the camera at it at some point, I think. And Vanessa, also from Imagos, is making her way in with snacks. Hello, Vanessa. We are broadcasting live. So this is a formative game for me when I was a kid. It came out in 1992. I was 11 at the time. This is Gate of Thunder. This is an incredible game. I'm watching the intro right now. It's going to be awesome. I know that there's a bit of a lag, so I'm not going to be able to respond directly to stuff, but I'll do what I can. This guy's name is Don. It's pretty great. I thought it was pretty cool when I was a kid. It turns out he's like a terrible, horrible bad guy who tries to destroy all of Earth. But it's cool. His name is Don. I named Don as well. That music is incredible. It's so great.
This took me back like 20 years.
Yeah, it should. 20 years is not enough. So anyway, this game was formative in the idea of Starr Mazer. This is one of my favorite games. Vanessa, this is Sean. He works at Big Fish Games.
Yeah, I'm right down the street.
Right down the street.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Say hello to the camera.
Hi to the camera.
You have to actually to see it.
Hi to the camera.
Cool. So yeah, no, this game was actually very formative. This is the third time I've said that. I took a lot of the feel. There are things you'll see in Starr Mazer that are kind of riffs on stuff that happens here. This starts, you're fighting a giant capital ship. It's pretty great at the beginning, and by the end you have to go fight another ship, but it's actually biomechanical. So this you start with you fight your way through what you think is an alien armada of like technology, but by the end it's biomechanical. There's a lot of biomechanical baddies in Starr Mazer. Inspired, of course, by this. I love that the main dude in this, his name is Hawk. That's his ship, the Hunting Dog, which I thought was a great name for a ship. The Star Wolf is the name of our ship at Starr Mazer.
I saw that, yeah.
Hunting Dog, Star Wolf, man. Good stuff. All the canines. I love that it says police on it. Like you would worry about that. That's like an F-16 on it saying police, but you never really look at it.
Yeah, no, it's moving too fast.
Yeah. But that's Espy. She's awesome. She's actually vulnerable. I always wondered when I was a kid why we didn't just fly the ship that she flies, which is the ship that comes by and drops all the power-ups. Why wouldn't we just fly that ship to the end of it? Because it's impenetrable. It's completely invulnerable. Do you have any cool questions or anything yet?
No questions yet.
Cool, man. So we're playing through the intro, obviously, so you guys can see what's going on.
So I just finished watching through all of Tech Man.
Yeah.
So yeah, same
Nice.
basic vibe. Lots of spaceships and lasers and shooting and stuff.
So we are going to play Gate of Thunder. We're going to play by continues. The rules are each of us gets to play through a continue. The game has limited continues. We're going to play a medium level. The buttons. I will explain the buttons to Sean. Kazu and I have played this game previously. I played it a bunch. I'm going to pause the game. So, the Turbo Duo controller. Legit Turbo Duo. We're playing on a Turbo Duo, which is under the camera right now. My favorite system. This Turbo Duo actually is a modified version of the Turbo Duo that can output S-Video, which is what you're seeing right now. This has two buttons, right? Button 1 and button 2. Button 1 is your shoot button. Button 2 is your cycle button. You will cycle through up to 3 weapons. You see at the top of the screen. L, I believe it's E, and L, S and E, or is it M? L and whatever. You'll see. And each of those levels, each of those weapons has 2 levels.
Okay.
You upgrade the levels by gaining the correct colored power up. You can, when you get an option, you can turn the option by letting go of the fire button and tapping it twice. It'll turn the options around.
Okay.
So you face behind you to shoot behind you.
Oh, cool, cool.
And you have bombs. Oh no, you don't have any bombs. There are no bombs. That's what I'm trying to say about bombs.
Okay.
You have score, obviously. The high score is held by Kazu and myself. Pretty great. You have 3 speeds. You can change speed by hitting the select button. Start button pauses. That's it.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm gonna start going, and then we'll go from there. I thought this was really cool because it starts out, you're obviously in the throes of war. These are some pretty big ships. But you learn that the hunting dog is actually pretty awesome because it can blow up ships of this size. This right here is a missile. It's called a Seeker. You can get 3 levels of Seeker. There's Esty in her ship. She gave me sides. So I have sides, which are the options in this game. I can turn them, which is pretty neat. What's really neat is if you look in the background, you can see all the ships. There's this giant, obviously, a giant war going on. This is the vanguard of an alien invasion. Watch this. You can actually let the options of this game hit bad guys, which is pretty neat.
We got a question.
What's the question?
If we beat this game, what's next?
We are attempting to beat this game for sure. Watch this. Check this out. You can let the options take the ship. Oh, trick out.
Are they impenetrable?
They're impenetrable. I love the idea that you're fighting a capital vessel in the very beginning. It's really cool. If we beat this game next, I think we're probably going to move to Aero Blasters, which some other things came from. The TurboGrafx 16 version of Aero Blasters. So now I've collected L, S, and E, right?
Okay, yeah.
The first time you notice I collected the blue, which gave me the options, or the sides in this game. The trick about sides here is if you don't have sides, the first time you get a weapon upgrade, it will automatically just become sides. You don't have to get a distinct option power-up. But if I hit button number 2, I can switch. This is Echo. Echo is it's super weak. But it has a huge range, obviously.
Hits everything.
Right, it hits everything. When you upgrade Echo to Sonic Boom, it's twice the power, but also twice the size.
Oh, wow.
I just got the Hyper Cocoon, which is a 3-hit shield. This is E. It's just called E. The first level is just called E. But the second level right here, I just got called Earthquake. Earthquake is extremely powerful, but you'll notice its range is extremely limited. It'll go like straight up and down, and then right in front of you. So it's kind of, well, not straight up, nearly straight up and down. So it's kind of a difficult and tactical weapon, but extremely strong. Whoa! Sorry, I almost got hit. The standard laser in this game is actually pretty powerful, and when you upgrade it, it becomes like. Do you have another question? Is that what it is?
Yes. We got another question by Eclipse Husky. Might there be something like this, like the R-type orb for the ship item in Starr Mazer?
Which is the R-type orb? You'll have to.
It's the option that you shoot out in front of you, very similar to these guys or various options.
So this was Husky, right?
Yes.
Hey Husky, nice seeing you again. As I said earlier, I'm thinking that our upgrade system in Starr Mazer, the actual gameplay upgrade system, it's going to be much more varied than most shmups you play. The idea being, I gotta change the lighting here, guys. Sorry. The reason being, you're going to be able to actually buy mechanical upgrades to the Star Wolf, and those mechanical upgrades will, of course, convert to all different kinds of option stuff. We're working with a system right now where the Star Wolf's main power is the ability to use like in-space upgrades. So you get a system like, let's say you'll have 3 slots that you can fill, and you decide that you're gonna put. Let's use Gate of Thunder as a model. You're gonna put Lightning, Sonic Boom, and Earthquake as modules. You bought those while on the Hollow Edge there. Oh man, I just got hit. So in space, you'll get power-ups because we need to preserve that power-up field. I just got hit again. We get power-ups in space, and those power-ups will be expressed by increasing the power of the weapon that you chose. This is just, by the way, what we've got spec right now. Right now we can just, via a button click, I can just switch between the power-ups because we're demoing the game. What I'm trying to get to answer your question directly, sorry, I'm kind of playing and answering at the same time, is... Yeah, cool. So check it out. Got Sonic Boom here, which allows me to cover so much distance. It's so good. I'm going to go inside in a second. Once you're inside, Sonic Boom becomes almost impossible to defeat. So anyway, to answer your question directly, we'll definitely toy with that. We'll toy with all kinds of upgrades. The idea being, hold on, I'm going to show you what just happened there. You see the screen light?
Yeah, screen light.
If you're fully equipped with everything,
yes.
If I've got all laser, like all lightning filled, and I get a lightning orb, I'll wipe the screen. Okay. Same with everything. Same with your homing missiles and everything, except for the shield. If you have a fully full shield and you get a shield upgrade, you'll just keep your fully full shield.
Okay, gotcha.
If you're hit a couple times with a shield upgrade, you'll then get full shield. So anyway, to finish the question, I'm going to pause to just actually appropriately answer the question. We're going to have so many upgrades; it's going to be insane. We'll toy with all of our favorite upgrades from all different shmups. They'll be you won't be able to have them all at the same time. You'll have to strategically pick which ones you load into your ship, and you have to maintain them over time. So anyway, back to the game. Keep asking questions, though, guys. This is meant to be as informative as possible. And remember, we're also just starting the development of the game proper. We've only been able to develop it part-time until recently. So if anything we say sounds totally terrible, we might determine that that's totally terrible while building the game. So just so anybody who just joined up, this is not Starr Mazer. This is Gate of Thunder, a game that inspired Starr Mazer. One of the things that inspired me when I was a kid was I played a lot of NES. I just got an upgrade for my shield. I played a lot of NES shooters and didn't really run into. Watch this. Okay. I played a lot of NES shooters and didn't really run into a deal where the ship tilted like this. I don't know if it was a sprite problem, or design difference, or whatever. But the ship actually tilting when you flew it was brand new to me.
Oh, yeah.
This game tilts up and down. So Starr Mazer, the Star Wolf tilts all over the place. I also want to kind of do a thing where it racks back and forward. We haven't really implemented that yet. Says OP this. Oh shit, it's not going to work. I lost my shield. So in this game, having the shield, in Gate of Thunder, having the shield is really awesome. It makes you feel confident. The minute you lose the shield, you'll see, whenever anybody loses the shield, they become immediately, like, they die much more quickly. Like that.
Oh, wow.
Because having the shield boosts the confidence so much. Having options also boosts confidence. Now you'll notice when you lose a life, you don't lose the power-ups that you don't have equipped. So I still have fully powered Earthquake and fully powered Lightning.
Oh, okay.
But I have no. Oh shit! I have no Sonic Boom or even Echo right now because I lost it when I was playing. But I died. If I seem jumbly or stumbled, guys, it's because I'm also trying to play and intelligently answer your questions. I normally have the capacity to do one of those things. Ooh, okay, so I got shield, which is great. So I suffer from a thing. I suffer from muscle memory. Normally I'm playing this with Sonic Boom setup. So that noise was me getting a 1-up. Normally I play this game with Sonic Boom, this level with Sonic Boom. So I'm having a hard time because I've kind of cheated because I've been playing this game for so long that I kind of play it by muscle memory. The fact that I don't have Sonic Boom makes it really hard for me. Because one up here. Let's see if I can get. I'm gonna waste a shield. Yep, I'm done with the shield, and I lost my. So that was a perfectly useless one up. And I lost lightning, which is terrible. I'm gonna switch to earthquake because it's the most OP weapon I've got right now. Yes, I know I'm saying OP when I actually powered up. But I like the term. I'm doing it intentionally, so it counts. Did we steam right now?
No. Yeah.
I want to know if I have questions. I love that tilt. It's 2 stages of tilt. The animation is a two frame stage. So this is a boss that's best part with lightning, because lightning will penetrate this like thing really easily, but I don't have lightning anymore because I failed.
Oh man, so you try to hit that with lightning. Sorry, earthquake.
Earthquake is hard. It's hard to hit this guy. Lightning is really cool.
So, we got another question.
What's the question? Oh! What's the question?
Coming from an arcade background,
Yeah.
do you prefer to play shmups on arcade sticks or pads?
They're different experiences. That's not a cop-out answer, it's the truth. It depends on the shmup. I honestly find, and this is going to sound really weird, I think, but I find vertically scrolling shmups are way easier for me on a stick. And I actually have 2 really awesome arcade sticks that are modified to be played on any console. So yeah, I actually think playing the vertically scrolling shooters on stick is easier for me. I don't know why that is. It doesn't seem like it makes sense. I'm almost done here, so one of you guys need to play. I'm dying terribly. But for whatever reason, horizontal scrolling shooters, the pad is the way to go for me. I know that's not a common experience. I don't know what that's from, but I know it's the Raiden and games of that ilk. Even something like Ikaruga, I find a much easier time with a stick. I am horrible right now. Normally, oh wait, I got earthquake. Cool. Oh shit, I don't have options. Normally, I rock through this with earthquake and options. I don't have the option. Because earthquake totally dominates those big rocks. I'm doing horribly. Answering questions and playing is terrible.
There you go.
So I got that's some options. So yeah, this level is best with earthquake. This guy's a good beast. Look at that, the old thing where they did the multiple sprites to represent one big thing. I know Sega did that a bunch, like. So the thing where like that guy's arm was actually made up of 8 different sprites that were all moving in unison. Pretty cool.
Do you have much shmup experience?
I do have a bit of it. I had a game that actually just came to mind. I can't remember what it was called exactly. It was on the Xbox 360, and it was equal parts fighting game, equal parts shmup. Yeah, it was great. So it was a top-down fighting game, and you were basically in these giant robots that you could also basically do the bullet hell type spraying patterns. And you'd be putting in combos, like left stick, like the left twice, quarter circle twice, do a full circle, go to the right, tap A 3 times, and it's kind of weird stuff to make your button sequences go.
So doing a trick here, I'm using my options to swallow bullets.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, oh man,
Oh man. Another question in this tense situation. Will the will the dev team be characters within the world of Starr Mazer in some way?
Yes. The dev team, who asked that question? I want to call out the name.
Eclipse Husky.
Eclipse Husky said, will the dev team be playable, or I'm sorry, will be characters in in Starr Mazer itself in some way? Yes, we will, every single one of us. So, we're going to continue. Do you want to continue? Do you want to start over, or do you want to continue? Because we've never played before.
I've never played.
Let's go to the beginning.
Okay.
Just so only the one time.
Yep.
Cool?
I'm down with that.
There you go. We're going to
Let's figure this
flip
out.
this over to you. We're going to go over Kaz here. We're actually playing retro consoles here, guys, so there's lots of cables and cords and shit.
I'm amazed how many extenders you have on that.
Yeah.
No wireless controllers here.
None. We're true retro. So our setup right now, just so you guys know, is we're going through an actual Turbo Duo, NEC Turbo Duo, released in 1991, and you just took it. If you want to slow down or speed up, you can hit select. That'll change your speed. I would suggest doing it when you're not in the throes of battle. Like you just took your speed 3 now. That's like super hardcore.
Myself up there.
So we're playing an actual NEC Turbo Duo. This is a disc game, Gate of Thunder. It's going through a Microsoft FrameMeister, which is an HDMI up converter. That HDMI up converter is going into an Elgato HDMI capture card, which is how you're seeing it. We're also using a webcam to take voice and video, Next time, I think tomorrow, Starr Mazer TV is going to be using a pro camera with a pro audio device, which would be very cool. The capital ship, you don't want to hit that with your...
Gotcha. So it is actually fun.
Oh yeah, and the floor as well. So yeah, once you get those options, it's pretty cool. I actually do a thing where I pull back to pull the tusks into me, like that. That's really cool. Kaz, I noticed when we were last playing Kaz over here, did a thing where he moved back and forth really fast, which caused them to
stay
around here.
Okay, so we got a question from it's like light green, so it's difficult to read. Calvian Gaming.
Okay.
Okay.
Calvian Gaming.
One thing this person's always loved in shmups, or power-up, was manipulation. Will Starr Mazer have this? And I asked him what manipulation was. He says it's Salamander 1 and 2. You can kill certain enemies at certain point values. It guarantees drops.
Ah! That's a cool concept, the idea of manipulation. So, options, or upgrades dropping, guaranteed upgrades dropping at certain point levels. Let's hand this to Kaz. Kaz, you can take over, and then we'll keep going. I'll take over the stream. So yeah, no, that's a cool idea. It hasn't been considered yet, and we'll definitely look into the idea of manipulation. I'm actually going to make a note now and look into that mechanic. That seems like a really cool mechanic. The only issue that we've got with pure mechanics right now is Starr Mazer is also a story, right? So we're playing a shmup game now. Next time we play, we're going to play an adventure game. It's very much story-based, so everything that happens with your ship has to be functional in the story. It's not just like picking up a giant space-borne letter P. Like, that's not enough. So if we do have a manipulation mechanic, we'll have to come up with a way to justify that within the story and within the world. But it's definitely something I'm going to look into.
I actually had a question.
Fire away.
Do you have bombs in Starr Mazer?
The Star Wolf can be upgraded to contain bombs, yeah.
Okay, so that's actually part 1 of part 2.
So look me over part 2.
Okay, so in the Bug Princess series, the bosses kind of had 2 modes. You had the mode where you could just shoot through them and they keep on getting crazier and crazier. But if you use the bomb, you don't get to see all the cool modes of the bosses.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, if you use bosses on bombs in Mushikin and Atari 1.5, you miss out on all the cool stuff. And your point values aren't tied. The bomb's kind of like... You're using it in a clutch, you know, you're kind of, air quotes, cheating on it because they gave you... But yeah, if you keep on shooting the bosses, they will, like, keep on turning in multiple groups.
Wow, that's cool. But that allows you to express your score.
Yes, and it also allows you, like, if you get to a boss where you're like, okay, this level was really hard, I'm just going to bomb through this boss, go to the next level.
Sure.
Maybe have more power-ups.
Right. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to have bombs. That's another thing we should put on our notes, is the idea of... I mean, I know enemies respond right now, conceptually our design says enemies respond differently to your story events, for sure. So, like, if you're pissed off a pirate, Space Pirates will probably play harder.
I saw that, that was pretty entertaining.
You can also talk your way out of some battle, which is pretty neat. But yeah, the bombs affecting our... bombs affecting the way boss actually play. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Cool. It's a cool idea. I like that idea.
Any other crazy show you're into?
So we've got Fuzzy Ski. Hey Fuzzy Ski, thanks for asking questions. Keep them coming, we're going to answer them. He asks, while the dev team is going to be characters, are you going to have any of the musicians as well? This is not supposed to be stuff we're talking about. Yes. Yes. Yeah, yes. I'm not going to say anything else beyond that. Yes, sorry. I'm not supposed to talk about that. So Eclipse Husky says, some shmups show the actual hitbox on the ship. Might that be some item that you could actually buy for the ship? So here's something that we're trying to deal with internally. It's a really rough concept. Is actually what is the Star Wolf's hitbox? Bullet hells have like the 1 pixel hitbox, where the colliders on the bullets are tinier than the bullet image, and the hitbox on the ship is tinier than the ship itself. We're playing with a fairly large hitbox in the Star Wolf. We're doing so on purpose. We want you to feel like you're maneuvering the ship and not gaming a system in some way.
Okay, yeah.
So, honestly, to answer your question, at this point in time, your ship is your hitbox. I know that we're going to be playing with that, so you can quote me on that on today's date only. But right now, I've got this sort of purist, like, if it hits your ship, it hits your ship kind of thing going on. So we're kind of sticking with that.
Well, it also gives you like a sense of game.
Oh, totally.
Because you have a story along with it, so it's like if I actually get hit, I actually get hit.
Exactly. We're also going to carry damage throughout the level. So if you take damage, it's going to be shown graphically on your ship, and you're going to carry that through. And any damage you finish a level with, you're going to need to repair somehow. So getting damage. So this is a good time. You'll notice Kazuo died a bunch already. But Hawk didn't die. Hawk just appeared in a new ship.
Yeah.
You can't do that in our game.
Correct.
You can't just blow up the ship. If you blow up the ship, you're done. We have a mechanic right now where you actually have an opportunity to eject from the ship and make it back to the base and repair or rebuild the Star Wolf. Rebuilding the Star Wolf is an arduous process. It's the worst thing on Earth. There's only one of them, and to rebuild it, you have to have what we're calling internally the Nugget right now, which is basically the black box of the Star Wolf. And that it's a costly endeavor to rebuild it. You can only rebuild it with a piece of the ship. So you carry a piece of the ship with you when you eject. Dying is hard. Getting hit is not as hard. So getting hit is what you're trying not to do, as opposed to dying. In this game, you're trying not to die.
Yes.
It's in Starr Mazer, you're trying not to get hit.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you'll carry that with you and it will be a problem. You don't often explode your vessel. When you do, it's a giant problem. Alright, good. The ship being the hitbox makes more sense. Thank you, Eclipse Husky. We think the ship being the hitbox makes more sense as well.
I'm having tons of shooters flying right now.
Good. We should talk about all of them when we one of the goals of Starr exposing our design process. So we do this. We've done this a bunch already. We don't just do it for Starr Mazer TV. But we're going to start running Starr Mazer TV while we play games for inspiration and for thought processes. The ship being damaged, could ignoring the damage, say having the Star Wolf suffer. There's another question from Eclipse Husky. The ship being damaged, could ignoring the damage and say having the ship, the Star Wolf suffer damage speed or something be something you guys could do in Guts? Using your totally trash ship and still win? That's actually definitely something you've already discussed. The idea that surviving a level with a super damaged ship will definitely increase, the amount of guts you get from winning the mission. Being a super badass. Getting through it. Whoa! What are you doing?
That was ballsy.
That was so ballsy. Fool to Dream says, do you guys use a specific color palette or artificially limiting the number of colors on screen at once? We are not doing that. We are going to use the feels. If it feels good, if it feels awesome, we're going to play it. We're not going to try to artificially limit our palette. We are going to limit our designs so that it definitely feels like what the TurboGrafx felt like to me as a kid. But I don't want to sacrifice beauty, style, or gameplay to achieve
Beauty, style, and gameplay.
Yeah. to appease a retro fan.
Yes, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. Any plans for warning size when the boss approaches? Yes. In fact, your interaction with the Star Wolf itself is going to be pretty solid. The Star Wolf will warn you when enemies approach for sure, and you'll also have some dialogue with the Star Wolf, which we haven't really announced too much of yet because we're still working it out. But whether or not the Star Wolf is a character in the game is something that's kind of on the table right now. We really like the idea.
Any relation to Airwolf?
I don't want to admit it. But fuck yeah, the Airwolf is the coolest. Yeah, shit, yeah. Airwolf is the best. Look, okay, if you guys want to hear a funny joke, we did this thing back in college. We had this game where we'd come up with, every time we got together, my friends and I would come up with names. We'd come up with blues names. My blues name is Old Nobog. His name used to be Old Mudbug, but he went to prison. He got his teeth knocked out in prison and became Old Mobog. That's my blues name. I had rap name. My rap name is Ghetto Geppetto, the Puppet Master of Rhyme. You can only say it in rhythm. Right? Ghetto Geppetto, the Puppet Master of Rhyme. That's my rap name. My hipster indie name my hipster indie name is James, but I'm from the band James and the Tiberius Kirks. That's a hipster indie rock band name. So yeah, that's cool names. Porn names is something we kept coming up with, right? So I came up with the most badass porn name. My badass porn name is
Jeremy?
No. It's Stringfellow Cock. From Airwolf Stringfellow Hawk. Stringfellow Cock.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We avoided some questions. I'm gonna answer some questions, and not sound like such an asshole.
Wow.
Malkavian Gaming asks, will bosses have amazing death screams? Just a personal love, but always a hilarious touch. They absolutely will. In space, you can always hear your boss's death scream. That's going to happen. In fact, there are some really incredible death screams in Gate of Thunder, which we're playing right now. When we get to the biomechanical level, there's a boss that's basically like the tail of a giant capital ship you fight, and he has the coolest death scream. Well, let's hope we can get there and you can hear it. Any plans for one? Yeah, we already talked about that one. Eclipse Husky asks, coming around to Ikaruga, could you do the entire shmup system without doing any killing? I'm going to say yes, but with a caveat. It doesn't always have to be Brick killing people or fighting.
Yes.
Brick can make alliances.
Okay.
We came up with an alien race called the Option, which will fly up above and below Brick,
Gotcha.
helping them out.
Gotcha.
You have to barter friendship relationship with these guys. You can also, there are cool Vanguard characters that you can get, who you might fly with. We also deal with the system, we're on the table right now. Vanessa and I have to work out how we want to work it story-wise. On the table right now is the idea. By the way, everyone say hi to Vanessa. She joined us. She's a lead writer on Starr Mazer, if you don't already know who she is. We're working on an idea that maybe you can take rides with people, so avoiding shmup sections altogether.
Oh, that's kind
You
of
might
cool.
be able to barter a ride with somebody and maybe see a cinematic or even see them play through a shmup section. Or dialogue. So this is the thing that we're actually talking about is having a PNC dialogue where you're making suggestions to the ships as they're playing through the shmup section.
Yeah, and that's something that we've talked about. It sounds really interesting, and I know that we really want to appeal to people who might not be as interested in shmup or might not be as interested in PNC, and that's one way that we can definitely kind of work with that that specific style of person.
As we said yesterday, everything we talk about on Starr Mazer TV that has not come out in a released game is still up in the air. We're still working on the game. So if we say something that sounds really cool and it doesn't work in a finished product, we're probably not we're not going to stick to it. But everything we do talk about on Starr Mazer TV is stuff we're actually considering.
That's what's really cool about having the other pilots go through the recording, kind of like the V-Spec drive.
I was about to say that.
Exactly.
Or like
It's awesome. It's like overtake,
Yeah.
calm down, okay, you're getting stressed out. Oh my god, you're getting stressed out.
Yeah.
That's super cool. You make me want to go back and play Jets and Guns. God.
Fuzzy Ski says hello, Vanessa. So. Camera. Fuzzy Ski.
Fuzzy Ski. That's a great name. All I can envision now is the Fuzzy Ski.
Eclipse Husky says the same thing.
Hello, Eclipse Husky. I've seen you around a lot lately on the forums, so it's nice to see you again.
Same with Malkavian Gaming also says hello.
Oh, hello, all these awesome people. Thanks so much for checking us out. Kaz is like destroying it right now. I've seen these guys play this game a couple times now, and Kaz is like the master. I don't know. My brain can't like fathom this.
So we got a question from another fluke. Will there be procedurally generated shooting levels, or will everything be scripted like in a traditional shmup? Okay, here's the trick. Nothing in Starr Mazer is fully scripted. This boss is kind of cheap. Kazuo's going to work out a little system here. Although you shouldn't have got hit. I didn't even think that. That's great.
what happened?
You got hit again!
Oh my god, don't die! Don't die!
Yeah, please don't die here. That would be pathetic. So all of the shmup levels in Starr Mazer are going to be, just like the PNC sections, they're going to be procedurally chunked. We're going to design patterns, sections, and elements that are all going to be intelligently scripted and mapped together. The shmup sections will never be the same. That's on purpose. We built a world where travel between the stars is complex and weird, and the shmup sections are never going to be the same. They're going to contain the same elements, perhaps, but they're all going to be based on decisions you've made during the point-and-click sections and other shmup sections. Malkavian Gaming asks, will there be parodies of other shmups? Absolutely, Malkavian Gaming. We are going to reference and call out every shmup we can. I would like to imply, I can't legally do it legitimately, but I'd like to imply in Starr Mazer that because we have sort of interdimensional, galactic travel, all of the other shmups you've ever played probably took place somewhere in the universe. So we can refer to other great battles and stuff. And I'll get away with everything we can. We are actually talking to some other companies to see if we can license character discussion. But some companies don't even exist anymore. So we're going to get away with everything we can. Use Mr. One Up, bro.
If they don't exist,
I did.
I don't know.
I think
there's
there's ways
parody
to
or
work it out.
whatever.
Yeah, parodies are always good.
We'll do what we can.
Even in Sexy Parodius, they parodied the characters that they had access to.
Completely. Fuzzy says completely unrelated question. Are you guys coming to the next Pig Squad Drink and Draw? If so, I'll have a professionally printed copy of my card game for you this time. It depends totally on timing. I don't know when the next Pig Squad Drink and Draw is.
Do you know what it is?
If you wanna pitch it, tell us what it is. I'm not looking at Facebook right now. Kaz, are you giving up?
It's because I said he's good. I've like failed us all.
We love the Pig Squad events. The last Pig Squad event we went to was totally cool. So we're going to try to go to as many of them as we can. For those of you who don't know, the Pig Squad is the Portland Independent Gaming Squad. It's a 3.5-hour drive for us, but it's totally worth it.
Especially if you get donuts.
Donuts and pizza. If we can get donuts and pizza, that's the great.
I'm trying.
Close!
Yeah?
Let's do it. Fist pound for Great Portland. Now, Canadian Gaming says, I'd love to see Mr. Bitey from Salamander 2 show up. It'd be so hilarious. Mr. Bitey is an awesome dude, and we'd like to have him as well. But again, it all depends on licensing. Right now, we're in that super awesome, like, we can do anything phase. We will run into the realities of game design. Yeah. Kazuo.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me play this game! It looks so hard. Is the Event Horizon gonna be in the game? Sorry.
The Event Horizon is incredible. I love that cutscene. It's cool. Fuzzy C says Will hasn't scheduled it yet. So yeah, sure, we'll say yes. Tentative yes. Have Will schedule it. Have Will talk to us on the Facebooks. Publicly mention it. Publicly mention us. And we'll show up if we can.
Well, we're definitely gonna attend the next Seattle.
Yeah. We're definitely going to the.
So you guys are going to that. We'll be there.
Yeah, that's the independent gaming meetup for the Seattle Indies, which takes place at the 17-bit office. We're definitely going to that. That's on the 15th or something. We're definitely going to that. So if you guys haven't been there with us, we're going to go and we'll talk Starr Mazer and all the other cool stuff. 17-bit's doing Galaxy, which I won't officially announce our crossover until. Sorry. But yeah, no. 17-bit's doing Galaxy, which looks incredible.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm the worst human. I'm the worst
You're
human.
the worst human.
You know, I wasn't gonna ask you about that.
I can keep zero secrets.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Starr Mazer is the best thing on earth. I'm so excited for it. This is a dream, man. Even doing this right now, I'm going to say something that I've said to my dev team, and I definitely want to say to you guys who are paying attention to us right now. This here is the dream. Yes, I want Starr Mazer to come out. Yes, I want Starr Mazer to be the best it can possibly be. But I've always dreamed of my version of art being a bunch of great artists getting together and doing the thing. And that's what I've got happening right now.
And with pizza.
And with pizza. So,
I love pizza.
we're going to go pizza after this, aren't we? That's the thing.
Yeah. I'm done pizza.
We're going for pizza after. Eat it quick and then you have 2 hours. So. Whoa, cats.
So, yeah, Return of the Cats, so that'll be like an ongoing theme unless you watch Twitch TV. We have
There's one right here.
cats.
Guys, if you can move slightly. Pause again before you move. We got this
He's
one.
got it, he's got it.
This cutie, her name is Bitwise. Her name is written 1/0. She is the cutest fucking cat. She's my favorite. She's not really all my favorite. I'll call them all my favorites. You failed. Here's my go. I'll take a continue.
It's because we made him
Here.
twist and I said he was awesome.
I'll take a continue.
It's
Alright.
totally my fault.
I'm putting-
I know with
I'm
it.
putting your name in.
That's not bad. You got close to your top 4.
Alright, guys. I'm taking this continue. Vanessa, do you want to run the computer or do you want to join us for play?
No, join them.
I'm gonna be really bad though.
Yeah,
Is that
couldn't
okay?
be worse than me.
Are we like new?
I did not make it to
If
the
it's
first
a new
level.
game, I'll play because I don't want to like.
Alright, so we're going to do a thing, guys. We're going to wait till the letter 4. What we're going to do is we're going to do a full force. Full force!
Wow.
Full force.
Wow.
Let's see if we can.
So, Vanessa, you can help field questions because I died miserably last time.
Okay. So here's a question from Eclipsed Husky. Since you are crossing Shmup and the PNC, will the ship ever have certain upgrades, even if it's just the PNC section story?
I need you to elaborate on that. I don't know what that means. Like, Guts and Bucks, I think, could be applied here, but I want to know what he's asking specifically. So Eclipse Husky, please rephrase your question in a way that I understand while playing and trying not to die. Oh, God! I might steal an extra continue. I might steal a continue.
What?
It's
double
my...
dipping?
Ah!
Oh my God, don't die!
I'm trying. This guy's a badass. I love that you foreshadow fighting him in the end. I don't know if Kaz beat him last time. When you beat him, he doesn't blow up. He flies away.
Oh my God.
And he lives to attach with another really cool vessel. So this guy's a recurring theme. This other ship.
Oh, done.
Sean,
Okay,
bro.
Okay.
We have to continue.
I'm going to continue.
We're gonna die horribly. It turns out, concentrating on a shmup game and playing continue. Full force.
Full force.
Full force! Okay.
I can continue, right?
Yes, that's
okay.
Good. Yeah. It turns out playing a really highly complicated shmup game and answering questions is really difficult. But we'll do what we can. So as soon as Eclipse Husky answers my question, asking him to finish or explain his question, I will answer his question. That was really complicated. This is
way nicer controller than the NES controller.
I love that game. It's one of my favorite controllers of all time for non-analog. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
I gotta pee.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm peeing.
Enjoy. No.
Hey, big boy.
No.
Got this.
Try it up.
Watch out!
No.
Oh.
Game over.
Vanessa, right? You in?
Okay. I'm in. I've never played this though.
8, 7.
Okay. What do I do? I've never ever done this.
You push start.
Go.
Start.
You press number 2 to fire.
And number
And
1
you
to
press-
shoot bullets
Yes.
when you have them.
And you can just hold it down. and
I already
then circle
died.
fire.
Just don't die.
Oh yeah, you can't run into the ground.
Oh.
Do not touch the ground or the enemies or the bullets.
What does number 1 do?
If you have more types of bullets, it's just those.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Don, you take me back to 90s anime, wherever you are. Yeah. You make me want to go back and watch through Area again.
I don't think
Yeah.
my brain can do this.
I got a question for you, Don. Okay, so from Eclipse Husky, they rewrote it. Like needing a warp drive to get somewhere, and the Star Wolf needs an upgrade to the warp drive. So I guess it's like solving the PNC puzzle.
Oh, by upgrading your ship.
Yeah, absolutely that's going to happen. Eclipse Husky, yes. In fact, anything we can do to meld those two genres, obviously, as we said yesterday in our Guts and Bucks update, Guts and Bucks update. Kaz, it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to...
There's a new question too from underneath Eclipse Husky as well.
Are you not going to... Are you eating?
I don't check.
You bring it in?
I
Bring the food into the stream.
Full force!
Feed the streamers.
Yeah, okay. So, as we said yesterday in the Guts and Bucks update, we don't have two genres. We don't have two games. We have one genre. It's Starr Mazer. It includes mechanics. I did a thing yesterday. I think I've been trying to explain it to people, and I think the most distilled version I've come to is, and I think I said this yesterday, so you guys are probably listening to the same thing over again. What if I tried to combine Super Mario Brothers and Flappy Bird? Those are two disparate genres, right? They're hard to meet. It's hard to imagine a world where those two things are together.
Okay.
Until in World 3-1 in Mario, you jump into the water.
Okay, yeah, and then
It's Flappy Bird.
It's Flappy Bird.
You're just playing Flappy Bird. So those aren't two disparate genres. It's one game with two gameplay mechanics. That's what we're talking about with Starr Mazer. It is a game that has mechanics that can be expressed as sole genres, sure, but that's not it, and that's not the whole game. Okay, so let's see. Got more questions.
Oh, balls.
Will we ever have an absolute hardcore mode? This is something we're trying to deal with. This is Malkavian Gamer asks, if we'll ever have an absolute hardcore, zero-hit, zero-whatever mode. I'm going to say something that I don't want to say, because I don't want to please everybody, but no, we're probably not going to, because the shmup sections are not shmup sections. They're part of the full gameplay experience. So hurting your ship or getting hit is part of the experience, and I don't... Kaz, are you even playing, bro?
I'm playing, man!
I don't want to build a system where you're jumping between two games. I don't want it to be that you have a story that you're telling with a human being in it, and then some mechanic. A bullet hell shmup, or even a really hardcore classic shmup, that's an expression of mechanics.
Yes, yes.
It's a pure expression of mechanics, and they're really cool. We love them. We will continue to play them on Starr Mazer TV, along with other game types, but it's an expression of mechanics that some people are really good at. But unfortunately, that's not Starr Mazer. Starr Mazer utilizes the mechanic, but doesn't utilize it as a pure expression of that mechanic.
Okay,
it uses it as an included element of the gameplay. So, unfortunately, probably no extreme hardcore mode. We do have a difficulty shift. You have difficulty options, which we discussed yesterday in our Guts and Bucks update. And that will make the shmup section pretty hardcore if you choose super difficult, but it's not going to be like extreme hardcore FU mode.
Does damage carry over under your character? Like when you get out, like if your ship gets beat up pretty badly, do you like break it hard?
No, the Star Wolf actually has a gel locking system in it. By the way, guys, this is the boss here. It has the awesome death screen, so we'll all give a moment of silence if. Oh!
You put too much pressure on
Oh! You are the failure. Sean, I think it's your turn. You want to go full force?
Yeah. I will attempt to fight this guy.
So I'm gonna slip in here. When Vanessa's eating, we'll have her.
Full force! Full force!
So I'm taking this.
Oh god, it's this level still.
So, it has a gel locking system that actually will fill the cabin with an oxidizable gel when things get too rough.
Okay.
And that actually allows you to eject from the ship in this bubble of gel.
Kind of like the jump sequence in Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
I never heard that game, and I thought I was being really original. Movie. No,
Damn
movie.
it.
Sure, that.
It's okay.
Whatever.
I'm talking about the terrible movie.
Alright, that's cool. Don't talk. Be quiet. We're in the game.
No, it's Adventure. Spirits Within is the seat.
Another Fluke asks, are you planning any magazine ad style marketing for the game? Yes, we are. You'll see it's coming. It's good. So yeah, totally.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm getting beaten by the
failing, Sean.
Yes.
John went from playing level 1 to level 4.
It's cool, I have options now.
So Eclipse Husky says, I imagine something like buying a massive cannon for the Star Wolf, and you use it to intimidate somebody in the PNC section of the story. Absolutely. Yeah.
I like that.
That is exactly the type of expression we're trying to achieve. So yeah, good call. Fool to Dream says they have some pipes, meaning they have some pipes. The same pipes. You're talking about Flappy Bird and Mario. They do have the same pipes. They also have the same swim mechanic, except in Flappy Bird they call it in the air. Dude, that's only because of the tiny hitbox that you see. It's only because of the tiny hitbox.
Game over.
Wow, guys. Okay, I'll take this one. I don't even know.
I'm trying to eat before I eat pizza, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for pizza.
We're getting pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, God, pizza.
We're going out to pizza.
We can do pizza. I'm down for pizza.
And
I don't know if you guys saw, but when we were in San Antonio after PAX South, we got a big 42-inch pizza.
It was incredible.
They have one over in West Seattle.
What?
Yeah, Tellerico's.
What?
But is it good 42-inch?
I hear it's good.
We gotta do it.
I'll look
We
it
gotta
up.
do it.
Probably that.
We're gonna have to.
We'll check that real quick.
We gotta do it.
Oh my god,
We gotta
get
do
your
it.
facts straight.
Sean, you gotta make this happen, bro.
How late are they open?
That's what I'm looking into, like right now.
I'm gonna be on a show. If you guys go to the website Things to Do in LA, I think it's ttdila.com. They wrote a scathing, like horrifically scathing review of my film Motivational Growth, and then they wrote a review of Starr Mazer, the Kickstarter, where they said it looks great, but we'll probably fail miserably at it.
Tellerico's apparently open till 2 a.m.
Because they didn't like me. So I wrote a comment, the only comment on their article, saying that maybe they should have an interview with me and we can discuss things and discuss why they think I would be horrible to make this game. So at 8 o'clock Pacific, so in like 45 minutes or 40 minutes or so, I'm actually going to go on that show. You guys should pop in and maybe maybe support me a little bit, because this guy's made a lot of assumptions about gameplay and about what it's like to make a piece of art. He said that I was like an artist run wild when I made Motivational Growth. He said it was a terrible mess. This is my feature film. It was actually, you like the movie, don't you, Sean?
I love the movie. That's actually why I'm here.
So you're not on camera though. So.
I didn't be on camera. I didn't want to be looking at myself.
What was really weird about it is he was acting as though that movie was just like me running wild, and like he was like, Don Thacker can't make decisions. And the weirdest thing was that movie was shot to a storyboard that a team of 45 agreed to. It was written in a script. Everything we wrote, we shot. Every storyboard was held slavishly to. If he didn't like the movie, that's really cool. But he kept saying, like, if you give Don Thacker too much freedom, he's just going to make a big mess. Which seems odd because I have a successful film company that seems to be doing just fine. And also, I'd like to point out that in saying something like that, he dismisses the work of all of the people who worked on all the stuff. You know, it's not just me running around with the camera. In fact, to be honest, I'm using real cinema cameras. I have a director of photography, Bliss Holloway, who uses those. I don't even use the camera. I don't touch the camera. I have a guy. I'm not running around doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I have an artist making art in his format. So saying that Don Thacker can't do a thing is insulting the other people who worked really hard on the thing. Anyway, I'm going to go on his radio show and talk about this, or his, I think it's a video podcast. So if you guys can check out, I don't know if it's live or recorded, but check it out. TTID or TTILA.com. Sorry, I was talking. Don't look at me.
Sure.
I don't know if it's big enough. I don't think it's as big.
There's a couple questions for you, and Alex Bauer got in.
There's a pizza somewhere.
Hi, Alex, by the way.
Give me a second.
Full fours.
I gotta figure out more
so
about pizza.
let's see. Flavor Mario. Eclipse Husky asked how many cats? That's probably 30. But anyway, it's fair. How many cats or cat people will be in Starr Mazer? I can tell you there's at least one race of cat-like people. I am not stealing directly from no, not from Ooh. I think Danny John Jules needs to be in the
borrow a dreadlock.
He is the best one, you're right. But there's gonna have some. Fuzzy says, I pre-ordered Motivational Growth on Amazon, super excited. Oh my god, Fuzzy thank you so much. That's amazing.
I'm gonna do that right now. Oh my god.
Thank you so much. That's incredible. And I hope you like it. It does feature Starr Mazer as a commercial on television.
Also how I found out about this.
Alex Maher has joined the match. Hello, Alex Maher. Welcome to the Twitch. I hope you can get a camera up and running so you can join us for Starr Mazer TV one of these days. It seems weird having like the co-owner of Indigo Softworks kind of like just being a chatbot, popping in every once in a while.
What's up, Alex?
You know, Sean. Oh man.
Game over.
Failed.
Sean, it's your go.
I'm buying a copy of Motivational Growth.
Y'all.
So it's Vanessa's go.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh
my god, I'm so sorry.
Sean, you start here.
Okay.
You start at the beginning.
Okay,
You
fine.
take us all the way
That's
through.
better.
Okay, fine.
That's better.
I'm gonna do this.
Take us to the finish line.
I will buy your movie. I'll buy it.
Thank you.
It's so
thank you very much.
awesome.
So Fuzzy, do you have any of the Starr Mazer tracks previews on SoundCloud anywhere? Yes, we do. Find us on SoundCloud. Starr Mazer exists there. We have a song called The Star Wolf.
Listen to it.
Listen to it. It's very good. You probably heard a bunch of it already, but
If
yeah.
you watched Elspeth's podcast earlier today, you'll have heard some of it. So yeah, definitely check it out. Also on YouTube, we've got a lot of really cool bands that are part of our stretch goal to get our soundtrack made, doing covers. So, and there will be more to come. So please check it out.
Azurion. Hello, Azurion. Azurion says, I had to say hey guys, had a blast meeting you at PAX South. Extremely excited for the team up with Hyperlight Drifter. Thank you. So are we. Alex Preston and I have been chatting about this particular team up for almost a year, maybe more than a year now, since we met. I think, I don't remember where exactly we met. It might have been Indiecade or PAX or one of the conventions. But I immediately showed him the trailer and like, we're making this. I'd like to get together with you on this. And he was immediately responsive to it. One of my favorite moments in indie gaming, my attempt at becoming an indie gaming developer a while ago was running into Alex Preston and saying, Alex, man, how is Hyper Light Drifter going? And he said, it's going fine, but the real question is, how is Starr Mazer? And I was like, wow, he's an idol to me, and he's asking me about my game. So yeah, our crossover is going to be super fun. Having the Drifter in the Starr Mazer universe will be incredible. I'm not going to say anything about whether or not he's playable, except for that he's playable. Oh God, I'm going to keep reading things.
Oh my God. How many? Will you have a creature in your game that is literally just representative of a crossover?
Just the crossover race?
Yeah, it's the crossover race.
We've got a bunch of crossovers.
Like, is it weird shapeshifter?
Take care of so
He's
much
just
writing.
You're right.
Thank you.
You just bought your way out of having me do a bunch of work.
Yeah.
Just replacing sprites. You failed, Sean.
I'm sorry.
Have you played video games? Have you video gamed before? Kazuo, take it.
I'll find out what that fighting game is. I'll tell you too.
Fuziski says, it also has Jeffrey Combs' a giant chunk of black mold, which is very appealing.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I'm not going to say anything about upcoming stretch goals on Jeff Combs.
Dawn.
Wait, is the black mold going to be in the game? I'm going to stop asking you questions.
I can show you the sprite later. KV Gaming says, as somebody who makes video game themed drinks, what would you say? Fist pump. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Thank you.
As I don't want to sound negative, but the way the film industry works, I will see all 45 cents I get in there. Thank you very much. I will pocket it. Thank you so much. The more you know. No, actually, I joke. So thank you very much.
Sweet. The 50 cents will get you a Coke.
A Coke, yeah.
In New Mexico.
In actual Mexico. in real Mexico. So as far as Starr Mazer themed drinks, I'm going to make an admission here. I hope this makes some of you like me and some of you hate me. I have never had a drink in my entire life. I've never had alcohol. I've never had a drug or a cigarette or anything like that. So thanks. Fist pump. It's not a religious thing or anything like that. It's just a personal thing. I'm not like a Mormon, or people ask if I'm a Mormon. I'm like, fuck no! I'm not like what is it, straight edge? I like to tell the joke. And if this offends anybody, I'm sorry. You know it's true. It only offends you because it's real. How many straight edges does it take to drink a 6-pack of beer? One if his friends are not around. That's the joke. Man, I've seen a straight edge kid get super high and beat someone up before. That's weird. I don't.
That's like all of SLC Punk, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm not really into like doing a thing because other people are doing a thing. I'm gonna do a thing because it's my thing. So yeah, it's just my thing. Anyway, so I really wouldn't know what to flavor a drink. I love the flavor of a pomelo. Pomelo is my favorite fruit on earth. I actually have one right over there. I always have a pomelo on hand. When I shoot a feature film, I always carry a pomelo with me on set. Pomelos are my favorite fruit, so if I could have a pomelo flavored drink, that would be
yeah, those things. This thing is fuzzy.
Pomelo, this right here. This is the original citrus. This is the granddaddy of all citrus. It's like a grapefruit, only it doesn't suck. It's like an orange, only it doesn't suck. It's like a lime, only way better. It's the best. It tastes like eating candy. It's the coolest. Anyway.
You shouldn't eat the rind at all. It's like semi-irritant. It's kind of an irritant. So.
Yeah, don't eat the rind. You have to peel the rind. It's a big deal. Let's see. Eclipse Husky wants to know if Bitwise will play the game. She's terrible at video games. She's really great at being a cute cat and almost stepping on the streaming machine right now. Hey. I think it's because we put the streaming machine near her food, which is empty, but she's gonna go stare at the empty food dish.
Yeah, we're still good.
Alex Maurer asked if I just said there's going to be a stretch mold. Yes. There will be a stretch mold. Azirian asked if I may ask a writing question on top of my will there be a physical copy question. Sorry if too much spam. I'd love to hear from Vanessa about some of the inspirations on the writing she's doing for Starr Mazer. So let me first answer the will there be a physical copy question. I didn't see it. It went by too quickly. Yes, there's a physical copy. It's coming out on a USB format that looks like an old TurboGrafx. This is an actual legit TurboGrafx turbo chip, also known as a Hue card for PC Engine fans. It's going to look like that. I don't know if you can see this or not. So on the size of credit card, we're having custom USB sticks made to do this. So if you get the physical copy version, you're going to get one of these inside an actual TurboGrafx plastic, soft plastic slip, inside of a jewel case, inside of a cardboard box with a styro bottom. Failure. You're a failure.
Dude, I won.
Oh,
That's
you won?
the end of the stage.
Oh! Sorry, Cosmo. But yeah, that's the physical copy video. So, Azurian wants to know, what are your inspirations in writing Starr Mazer?
Absolutely. I don't have like a really specific inspiration aside from, you know, I want it to be fun, I want it to be quippy and interesting, and so, yeah, definitely things like point clicks, like Monkey's Island, things that have like a little bit of adventure and boldness and humor to it. But honestly, like, I love science fiction. I come from a long background of enjoying science fiction. When I was a kid, I was one of like I was the only child I knew who obsessively read Star Trek: The Next Generation fan fiction. Not even fan fiction. I read like episodes turned into novelizations. It was so bad, but like I just loved it. I loved Heinlein and Bradbury and Asimov, and I watched any kind of sci-fi I could get my hands on. When I was a kid, anime wasn't quite as big of a thing, but I did watch Cowboy Bebop when it finally came out when I was in high school. So all of that is within my brain space, and I'm definitely taking on board just what I've naturally grown up with. But I don't have like a specific space that I'm going to aside from just trying to create a really kick-ass story for this game that you guys will enjoy. That's going to have love and hate and drama and action and comedy and stuff. And this guy will be a big inspiration too.
We should play it.
I will bring it.
Star Mazer TV.
But
Do you have it?
I do.
So we should bring it here, stick it on the 360, and play it for Star Mazer TV.
Oh, it's terrible. You'll love it.
All right, so I'm gonna do some questions now, guys. Vertical sections or horizontal only? That's from Fool to Dream. So Fool to Dream, we're currently trying to do a thing. It might fail, so just remember, this is Starr Mazer TV. Everything I say is kind of off the record. I'm just trying to like. I'll tell you what we're working on. We just started. We have the engines all running, and now we're trying to concept gameplay stuff that we think is cool. Oh man, failure.
Failure.
So I would love a section where the Star Wolf actually banks off, and we turn into a vertical scrolling shooter at some point. I want to do that. That's on my list. It might have to be scrapped due to scope, but it's definitely on my wish list. So yeah, there's that. Eclipse Husky wants to know who is going to voice Dickman. Dickman full of dicks, or Dickman made of dicks, is a character that we came up with yesterday. And yesterday's it has to go in. We've actually been threatening people to pull their pledges if we don't make Dickman made of dicks. So I'm actually I voice acted a number of things. I'm in a feature film. I'm in Motivational Growth. I'm the guy in the television. He crashed to Earth. That's me.
Okay.
Chasing a terrible alien outlaw from deep space. I'm in the upcoming Soma feature film Depth, which we're doing. I play a robot in that movie. I promise. When, not if, but when Dickman Made of Dicks is in Starr Mazer, I'll be Dickman Made of Dicks.
Oh, nice.
Just for you. That's be my voice.
That'd be beautiful. I can't be my voice.
Let's see what else. Physical copy, awesome. Even more excited for it. Dude, who do I see? Oh yeah, so Alex, you know Sean. That's who you see.
Oh hey, what's up?
Kazuo, Vanessa, and Don. For those who've joined who don't know, I'm Don Thacker, director of and initial creator of Starr Mazer. This is
Kazuo Maeda. I'm the social media guy. You'll see me on Twitter and Facebook and all those other lovely places.
And this is
John Richer. I'm a programmer over at Big Fish. Found these guys through motivational groups.
He's pointing because it's literally right over there. You can see it. This is
I'm Vanessa Williams. I am the story writer, and I work at Imigos Films, which is part of Imigos Softworks, as the creative partner with Don. So I help out on all aspects of story.
yeah. Okay, so we have some more questions here. Alex Maurer is really sad that he can't be here. All my people are there. Yes, we are, Alex.
Alex.
As soon as we're funded, man, we're flying you out here. As soon as we're funded. Okay, so now Fuzzy Ski says, when you hinted about potential Hue card actually being made, well, it's definitely going to be a demake. If that happens, I will tear apart one of my extra PC engines and 3D print and build a functional Viking Year 99 for you. This is an upcoming announcement about nothing. I've already said this publicly, so I'm not just dropping another bomb. if we get $1 million, we're going to make the Viking Air 99 Super System. It'll be a USB pass-through, basically, so you plug your version of the game into it, and it will pass through to your computer. But we are gonna make one. The 750 right now, $750,000 earthquake Pro. The $750,000 stretch goal, which we're going to announce, I think this week, if we can work out the manufacturing, is going to be a D-Make. We're going to try to do some shmup and a little bit of PNC TG16 D-Make on an actual Hue card, so we can play it. And then we'll play it on Starr Mazer TV. The circle will be complete. So yeah, Fuzzy Key says Danimal Cannon was here the other night too. He really should be the one on the West Coast. So check it out. Kazuo, myself, Austin, we all had lunch with Danimal Cannon, Megaran, Dave the dude from Duke did Cannonball. Yep. We all had lunch together. We had some burgers. It's pretty great. There's gonna be some video up later.
I'm so jealous right now.
Should have been there, Sean.
The burgers were good.
Yeah. Screw Megaran. Screw Danimal Cannon. The burgers. The burgers were incredible.
This is like the third time I've heard Cons talk about burgers.
Yeah.
So I'm
Where'd you guys go?
excited.
The Slip in Kirkland.
Oh, the Slip's great. You were in Kirkland?
Yeah.
I live on that side of the lake.
Apple, what the hell?
I was probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably over here.
He's over there today.
The Slip's right at that peanut butter burger.
What? I saw that on the menu. I was kind of nervous. And so I got the double triple.
Did you guys go play golf?
I don't golf.
It was like a miniature golf course, right?
My mini golf.
It's right next to the Slip.
Oh, let's go.
It's right next to the
That
Slip.
sounds like an episode of StarMazer.tv. All of us getting together and playing mini golf.
That would be amazing if we could pull that off.
Wait, have you been out to the airlock?
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you've actually been to
StarMazer TV at the airlock. I'm gonna contact Kelly at the airlock. That dude's so awesome.
Yeah, I totally know people who don't like them out.
We're gonna
spots.
We're doing it, guys. We're gonna StarMazer.tv in giant BattleTech pods. You're gonna come with us. It'll be incredible. Shit. Let's do it next week.
Yeah, let's
do it next week. We're gonna airlock.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had some more questions. Fool the Dream says you can slip a Raspberry Pi in the Viking Air 99 and make it functional. Yes, you can. Unfortunately, right now we're just trying to raise our funds and not try to like. If we get a bunch of money, we'll do everything we can. Right now, we're just trying to make a game. So get us funded, and then we'll do all the dreams, bro. That's the gag. Eclipse Husky says, Don, are you going to voice act the stew as well? No. I got a guy for the stew. I want to use a particular dude for the stew.
The stew?
The stew is a meal. It's stew. You eat stew.
It's
edible. Stew is universal.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Pizza.
I'm trying how to say this without saying something. Did you get John Benjamin?
No.
Okay, no.
Sorry.
No.
Are you have more than one thing?
No. There's no sentient race of stew.
Oh.
It's just a recipe. Every pizza makes stew. Pizza stew. Yeah.
Okay. I know of people that would be very upset if there was more than one thing like that I can't talk about yet.
Nope. So another fluke asks, is anybody going to make Industry Night? I don't know when Industry Night is. My brain is on Starr Mazer TV.
Industry Night tonight?
Is it tonight?
The East Side one's tonight.
Well then no.
It's actually right next to the Slip.
Yeah, well here's the thing. I got to be on that radio show in 15 minutes, and then we're going to go get pizza, guys.
I'm actually
pizza. So we're going to get pizza. Dodge! You never fucking dodge! What? Oh, we're here again! What the hell? You lost your earthquake. Yeah, you did it again!
No, you have to kill him.
I'll get him.
There you go.
I've flown this ship before.
Yeah.
I've made it past a couple of worms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so, that's good to hear that you were able to meet up with them. We did. Another fluke says one of the Volgar guys spends a bunch of time at the airlock. Volgar is one of the best games I played in 2014. It is impossible, and I love that. If I can meet that dude, that'd be incredible. Azurian says, random off-topic question. How dead was your voice on Sunday after PAX? You were killing in the expo hall.
So bad.
I imagine. I couldn't. I squeaked. I didn't talk at all.
I had to fill in his spot, which says a lot because I don't do that much talking. But I had to like put on the Don mask, and he just stood there and watched.
It was tea.
Bad.
It was tea. It was Hall's whatever Hall's. Yeah. I had everything. Yeah, I slept a bunch. I slept on the plane. But yeah, no, totally. It was my voice was a wreck. I've been on stage yelling at 650. Dude, echo is not going to work here, bro. I'm sorry. By the way, Kazuo and I have nearly beat this game together, and I'm not just ribbing randomly on a dude. Like we've had these sort of interaction. I sound like a jerk because he's just silently playing and I'm like yelling at him. I'm sorry.
You sound like such a jerk.
Oh, I don't mean to.
This is our working relationship.
Hey! You want to get fired right now, bro? I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I was saying something. I got off topic.
Oh, Sunday packs, your voice, calls.
Yeah. Yeah. My voice was gone.
It was hilarious because you also had to do, how many hours were you on that radio show?
Oh yeah, I did the sub-homes, the Destructoid sub-homes for 90 minutes on Sunday with my ruined voice. I had the microphone right up in my mouth. I was like, you should watch it. It's incredible. I sound like a heavy metal singer doing like 7 packs of cigarettes a day.
It's crazy.
He's the greatest.
I've never heard this guy that quiet. I've known him for a year. Never once has a rhythmic silence gone that rigid.
Ezrian says hello. Hello!
Hello, Ezri.
Kazuo didn't say hello to you. He doesn't care.
Paz was innocent. Don't mess with Paz. Just let him be himself. He's in the world.
Yeah. Are you texting me?
No, I'm actually pulling up Starr Mazer.
Nice.
Awesome.
You're watching us. This is so meta. I'm gonna watch you watching us play the stream. I'm watching. This is
It's
incredible.
usually like a minute long.
Oh. We're gonna get caught in the feedback loop, dude. We're gonna looper it. I'm gonna end up. Transphasing to the Eiffel Tower. No, it was a joke.
Oh my god.
It was Jumper.
Jumper.
I think I watched it, but I remember nothing about it.
That's crazy.
Fuzzy Ski asked what the arcade cabinet in the background is. That is my own custom cab. It's a main cab with a 360 and a Wii and PlayStation 3 in it. I got all this cool stuff built in. When I moved, I had to take a bunch of it apart, and I haven't been able to get it back together yet. So it is my dream sometime this summer, if I could, if Starr Mazer goes and I can take a little bit of time this summer, I absolutely want to finish rebuilding my arcade cab. But it has a Mega Man skin that has yet to be applied. Did you do it? You're in Crown. So we're back to Crown, guys. How many computers do we have? None. You didn't die yet. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, ooh, that's your missile. I got so worried that you're going to...
Yeah, I actually thought I was going to get hit by one of those missiles earlier.
Malkavian wants to know if Metal Slug is in there. Yeah, Metal Slug is definitely in there. Fuzzyski wants to know if Starr Mazer is going to go in the arcade cab. I'm gonna say something that has been the truth since before we started actually functionally developing on Starr Mazer. The first build of Starr Mazer that we think is a functioning build that can be played, I am going to play for the first time on my arcade cab.
Wow.
I've got a trackball on there that I'm going to use for mouse input, and I've got a joystick that I'm going to use for the shmups. That's going to be... We'll post it on starmazer.tv, and I'll probably cry. Like a 9-year-old. Bendale. Sorry, the font is really crazy. Bendale says, hey guys, what game is this? This game is Gate of Thunder on the NEC TurboGrafx 16 Super CD system. We're actually playing on an NEC Turbo Duo, pumped through a Microsoft FrameMeister, pumped through a capture box, pumped through a computer, pumped through Twitch. So, love it. The future.
So many wires.
So, for those of you late joining, I'm John Thacker, director of Starr Mazer. This is Kazuo Maeda, who is our social ninja. Vanessa Williams, our lead writer, is here, and I will let Sean introduce himself.
Sean Richard, I'm a game programmer over at Big Fish.
Sean is one of our friends, and he's coming to play Gate of Thunder with us. We're playing primarily to get a feel for old school shmups. Gate of Thunder was a formative shmup for me. You'll see a lot of mechanics that are in Gate of Thunder actually in Starr Mazer. And you'll see a lot of terrible shit in Gate of Thunder that is not going to be in Starr Mazer.
I haven't seen anything terrible yet.
It's actually a really, really incredible game, but it takes a lot of, like a ton of playthroughs to find the sort of like the messy things. Some of the flow is a bit messy, but yeah. Eclipsed Husky asks, Might there be a looping shmup area where you can fly from one side through the other? Like if you go all the way to the right, then you come up the other side, or you can top and bottom like classic asteroids. We have not yet considered that, but I will tell you that the Baratha Divide is home to all kinds of weird spatial phenomena. So that sounds like a really cool thing to consider. Just so you guys know, we're treating these Starr Mazer TV sessions a lot like brainstorming sessions. So if we come up with something super cool here, imagine that we're going to try to integrate it. Remember that there's a shield in there. Okay. So we're gonna get really excited because there's the shield drop. Get it. Yeah! Okay, so we're going to fight a boss here that has one of the coolest death screens in video game history. At least I think so. So as soon as Kaz defeats it, we'll all take a moment of silence for this awesome guy and his death screen. What are your favorite classic adventure games that you grew up with that served as inspiration for Starr Mazer? Rafa Levels Up says. Wait, let's wait for... I'll answer the question after the boss fight.
That's like weird. It's like snakes.
It's like the tail of a biomechanical capital ship. Yeah, it does kind of look like a cat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got the teeth and the jaw.
Yeah.
It might be a lot of back.
All right, guys. It's gonna change color. It's gonna stage up in a second. Our bosses will change color. We've already got the palette swap working. Our bosses will also be multi-staged. We're going to play Lords of Thunder, I think, next, guys. I said Aero Blasters earlier, but I really think we're going to move on to Lords of Thunder after this one. Probably not going to be tonight, because in 5 minutes I got to be on a show. Unless I get done with the show and come back and people are still rocking out. Damn,
you expect us to entertain everybody?
Why not? Oh, Kaz, don't
It's my last life, too!
Kazuo, don't let us down, bro.
I can tell crazy stories about what I think since Starr Mazer.
Nice. You can just make up stuff.
Just make up stuff.
It was canon. That was brilliant. Did you hear that shit? It was brilliant. Okay, Dark City is next. At least we got here with the continues intact. All right. So answering the question, the adventure game question is a good one. I like Beneath the Steel Sky a lot. It was hard as hell and really esoteric, but I liked it. I have to say, Gabriel Knight's Sins of the Father was a huge inspiration for me.
Wasn't that one of the big ones you said you weren't going to be like?
And we're going to be nothing like it, but it was an inspiration. I played the hell out of it, and I learned a lot about what to do and not to do. For me, I'm taking very little to do from it, and a lot of not to do, but it was still an incredible game. I didn't like any of the other Gabriel Knight series, but that's just personal preference. And when it went 3D, it lost me. I'm going to say something that this is nothing like Starr Mazer, but the Phantasmagoria series was awesome if you were 13 and your parents were worried. Before your parents died. Okay.
Did you play the Neverhood?
The Neverhood is absolutely. I'm trying so hard to contact Tenable. Yeah, right now I would love more than anything to get some kind of crossover love.
I think they'll respond to you on Twitter.
I would love to. God, it's like my whole world.
Yeah.
The Neverhood. The Neverhood is a game we're going to play on Starr Mazer TV.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it is by far, to me, one of the best adventure games ever made, to say nothing but the artistry or the music, which is incredible! The music in that game is some of the best music in any game ever.
Yeah, so, Sarah Scott Taylor, the best game with Junkyard.
It was the best. Number 8. Number 8. It was the greatest. It was so good. So, that's it. All of the Space Quest, obviously. The early Leisure Suit Larry stuff, but not because of the boobs or whatever, but mostly because of a lot of art. They were dealing with such a thin palette and such a small sprite size. We're actually dealing with a really small sprite size as well, by choice. And they do all these really cool tricks. Loom did a bunch of really cool stuff with tiny sprites. One of my favorite things that they did was they would hide sprite transitions in perspective by putting foreground elements. So whenever the sprite needed to change size, you'd walk like behind a tree.
Oh, nice.
And then you'd be a different sprite when you came out on the other side. I thought it was really cool. Let's keep answering questions. Don put in the physics. Physics will go in, Alex Marr, don't worry. Ezrian asks if there will be time travel in the game. There absolutely will. And one of the mechanics we're playing with, actually functionally building with right now, is the idea that some of the time travel elements might actually be traveling between different playthroughs and saves that you've got.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Between
saves is crazy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good job.
I got us all the way here on 1 credit. Who's next?
I'll take the next. But let me answer some questions really quick first. What's your name? Malkavian Gaming loves our the death screen from that boss. So do we. Thank you very much. That was great.
I'm glad we get to hear it.
As Azurian asks, will there be a recess of sorts? I'd love to hear more behind the scenes and stories and junk. So, a recess in us playing and talking? Not now. In fact, in 2 minutes, I'm going to go out and be on a radio show. We'll definitely talk more, though. Starr Mazer TV right now, ambitious as it is going to be every day until the end of Kickstarter. So, 15 shows at least. We'll definitely talk about it. Keep your eye on the prize. Let's pause the game. Is it paused?
Yeah.
Phantasmagoria was amazing. Yes, Fuzzy Ski, I think so. Neighborhood soundtrack forever. Forever! I can't wait to see this game in a GDQ. Neither can we. Fuzzy Ski says, so the option to blast anybody in the open middle gameplay is probably really glad I need to blast every single person, right? Yes, it is. You will feel it in the game. It's not going to be. We're not going to block you. We're not going to just end the game, but we will make it hard. The Holloway Exeter has a very, very efficient police system. The surrounding system has a very, 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 very militant police system. And beyond that, alien races don't like you vaporizing their kind. So you will run into trouble. I would honestly love to see somebody try to do a playthrough where they just kill everybody. It's going to be hard to make a functional story. There will be a story. It'll mostly be how you die, though.
Yeah, I mean, when I built the pretty rich story, so we prefer you not to just murder everyone, because that kind of makes it hard to tell a story.
Ezrian asked, what show are we going on after this? I'm going on a show for a website called Things to Do in LA, which does not feel confident that Starr Mazer will get done and doesn't necessarily like the game. So we're going to have a conversation with them in literally 2 minutes. There's a question. Azurian asked, repeat if possible, how much customization will we see on Brick and Who's ship in the game, or is that on the back burner for now? As we said yesterday in the Guts and Bucks update, physical customization of Brick and his ship is going to be a scope thing. If we make just our budget, it's probably not going to be in the first release. It takes a lot of assets. We're putting Brick in all kinds of crazy situations, so it might be very hard to see constant change or hats or whatever else. That might come after if the game sells really well. That seems like a good idea. But if you want to see it fast, if you want to see it immediately, one of the best possible ways to do it, obviously, is get the Kickstarter funded and get into some stretch goals. The more money we have, the bigger scope we can make the game. We're not going to change the overall game. I made a promise, as I said yesterday in the Guts and Bucks update, I made a promise about the game we're making. We're going to make that game. But we can scope the game out a little bit if we get more money. I got to go be on a show. It's at Things to Do in LA, which TTDILA.com, I think. Look it up. I'll be on that for the next, hour or so. Then we're going to get pizza. Thank you guys for tuning in to Starr Mazer TV. I think we're gonna cut it. We will be back again tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Again, I'm Don Thacker, creator and director of Starr Mazer. This is
Kazuo Maeda, social media ninja.
This is
Vanessa Williams, writer.
This is
Sean Richer, motivational growth fan.
Oh, nice! We're gonna have a bunch of special guests just like Sean every day. So keep your eyes on Starr Mazer TV. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
See you later.